According to Bloomberg, Microsoft alongside 343 Industries decided to reboot Halo and switch to Unreal Engine 5 for future games. Let's look into this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So it looks like Halo Infinite, Halo franchise is in trouble indeed. So after months, if not years of speculation and different leaks about, development of the game or troubled development of the game, many people leaving and Bonnie Ross, Chris Lee, and now we're hearing that around 100 people were let go recently from 343 Industries. So that means that things are happening there and big changes are actually happening within the studio. Now, first off, we know that 343 is still going to be responsible for Halo franchise. That's not changing. A new head of 343 Industries said that. His name is Pierre Heinz, I think. I hope I got it right. And Jason Staten is not in 343 anymore. He moved on. He went back to Xbox Global Publishing. So he was there just to kind of, steer things around, check what's working and what's not working. And I think his work is done there. So I think that the big decisions were made what to do about the franchise and studio, and that's why we're actually seeing all these actions, people leaving, and we actually hearing that 343 will be switching from Sleep Space Engine to Unreal Engine 5. Now, I actually made a video about it because I didn't really believe that rumor a couple of weeks ago, but Bloomberg actually reports that that's actually happening as we speak. That's going to be made for future games. So, and Tatanka, I think that's what this Battle Royale mode is called. Now, it's actually interesting because they talk about future games, of course, and I don't think it actually makes sense to, switch Halo Infinite to Unreal Engine now, because I think it's just too much work. So I think that the core team will be still working on that game Infinite and supporting it, while future games will be on a different game engine, and that opens up another discussion about the future of Halo, because that Bloomberg report actually talks about the fact that there's no single player, or should I say campaign, being developed right now, which is kind of weird because you would think that almost a year after release of that game they would start working on either DLC or a new campaign, because that's what would normally happen with these campaigns and stuff. Now, obviously, with Halo Infinite, the original plan was to just bring new content to the Halo Infinite game, right? So that Halo Infinite was supposed to be that big platform where you would have all these different modes, multiplayer and single player campaigns or DLCs. I'm not really sure what the original plan was, but it looks like it's all gone. And I think, and this is just my opinion at this point, and I think that they will start development of like a completely new game. After Halo Infinite, it will be stable. I think it's stable right now, but they will still have to support it with multiplayer content. That's why they talk about the fact that they are focusing on multiplayer alone right now with all these people that actually still are in the company. I'm not sure how big the studio is. I think they're like 400 or 500 people plus contractors and stuff, and a lot of these people actually were let go. Also, I'm not sure if that 95 people number does it relate to the 343 employees or employees and contractors. I'm not really sure, but a lot of people have actually left. So yeah, they are switching to Unreal Engine 5. And I'm not really sure if that the whole 10 years plan they had before panned out, and I don't think they will actually go back to it. Apparently Tatanka, so that battle royale mode is already being developed, or maybe they will switch to Unreal Engine 5, so I think that's going to be the first step. Now, the worrying thing for me personally is the fact that there's no word on campaign. I mean, there is a word on campaign, but in a sense that all they say is that they don't work on any campaign or single player kind of content at the moment, right? So that's very sad, and I'm just wondering, where 343 will take us moving forward. There's been some rumors and speculation that 343 will be also like they will not only be developing these games, but also they will managing and other developers and helping them out in developing other Halo games. So I'm just speculating right now, but maybe that will open up a chance for other developers to do a better job in like campaign mode for Halo, and maybe that's why they want to go with Unreal Engine 5, because if their plan is to employ external companies to work on Halo content, that kind of makes sense because it unifies the tools and that kind of stuff, right? Because Unreal Engine 5 is available for everyone. Like, you can make a game in Unreal Engine 5. The tools are there, are even free to use for like, single use, I guess, not necessarily for corporations. But anyway, that's not the topic here. So yeah, guys, I'm a bit sad really, because that means that any future campaigns, and really, I play mostly campaigns when it comes to Halo. You will have to wait a bit longer than we all thought, I guess, than I thought, because I was hoping maybe for like a new campaign DLC year, maybe 2 years after the launch of the game, and we are a year after the launch, and looks like they haven't even started working on such campaign or whatever, right? But I think that at this point, what we're probably going to get is just we're going to get like a totally new game. I don't think Halo Infinite will be supported, like not in a way they initially intended to support it, right? So I mean, obviously they will still have to supply multiplayer content, the seasons and that kind of stuff, and I think that's why we're hearing that the people that still are in the company are mainly working on that still, and who knows, maybe campaign will be outsourced to some other company. I mean, the certain Affinity, which works on that Tatanka mode, who knows, maybe they will actually provide the campaign as well. Maybe they will find somebody else to do it. Who knows, right? But hey, I guess from that perspective, using Unreal Engine 5 makes sense, because, like I said, it's just going to be way easier to unify the tools all across these different studios working on Halo content, I guess, right? Yeah, guys. So that's the news. A bit of a bittersweet news, I guess, because obviously the fact that they had to restructure everything and reboot the franchise really is not really a good thing, because that means that they kind of failed with the original plan. But looking forward to the future, I guess. Maybe I'm not really looking forward to it just yet because we don't know what's there, but I just hope it's my wishful thinking, I guess, that I just hope that Halo will be good, and I hope that they finally got a plan, because unfortunately things didn't really pan out, and whatever their original plans were didn't work. So hopefully with a new management, new people in positions of power at 343, hopefully they will they will go through it and they will actually deliver good games, because that's what it's all about. And don't get me wrong, Halo Infinite is a good game. It's just like, I guess, too little too late, I guess, with that game. If it launched 2 years ago with more content, that would be probably totally different story. But after all these delays, and then after additional delays of the additional multiplayer content, it's nowhere near the franchise, the big game that they had plans for this game, right? But anyway, so guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.